Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight Bundle Edition. Today we're going to be looking at 3 different creations, starting with a single rail shark-themed coaster, followed up by a Greek wooden coaster, and ending things off with a park file of a fantasy castle exploration style coaster. So a jam-packed episode with 3 distinct, unique themes. So stay tuned and let's get right on into it. Okay, welcome back everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Excited about bringing back some bundles under the show again. 3 amazing creations. It's gonna be an awesome episode, so let's delay no further and jump right on into things, starting with Steel Shark, created by 54333YI. Yeah, a builder, a golden patron. Thank you so much for your support. And here they say, "Heyo, Johnny, my name is 54333YI. I'm long-time observer and first-time subscriber of the channel. This is one of my first ever creations, Steel Shark. It is a single rail basilisk with 3 inversions beyond 90 degrees first drop and all green stats. You can ride it either day or night at any view. As this one is one of my first builds, any feedback from you and the community would be incredible. The coaster story is as follows. The Walters family boathouse on shipwrecked shore has been in business since 1892, but recently a mysterious and dangerous creature known as the Steel Shark has been attacking the boathouse and other patrons of the famous shipwrecked shore. Do you have what it takes to face the beast?" Okay, awesome. Let's dive on into it. Here we go. We are at the Steel Shark. There's a bit of a queue, but we don't set up the queues for these blueprint spotlights or the bundles, the blueprint bundles. Walters family shipwrecked shore boathouse enter. So, you know, you could just imagine there being a pathway here. I mean, it's pretty well guided, and that's what I actually recommend you guys do. If you're going to do a nice queue setup, you really shouldn't need the path because it should look like a path already. Now, unless it's actually needing a staircase like it would here. So the staircase is missing there. And here we are at the shipwrecked shore, Walters family boathouse. Really cool. Love the colors already. It's very vibrant, playful, very well themed. Loving it. Great boarding station. It's actually like a boathouse. Hats off. It's looking good. So, as mentioned, it is a single rail, green across the board. Wow, 7 excitement, 57 seconds in duration, a decent track length. Yeah, the G-forces are all tolerable, especially for a game. 4 inversions, 4 airtime counts, 2 airtime counts seconds. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And because it's a single rail, I would like to check this one out in track view, because this is one of the trickiest coasters in the game to get right. And if you do a really smooth job, you're going to notice that most in track view. So let's do that. Sun's going down a little bit. Let's flip it to 10 a.m. and give this a seat ride. And maybe we'll go to the back. Whoops, pause it. We'll go to the back, pop up the seat just a bit, and go to the very, very back. So now we can actually see how it's hugging to the track. pretty darn good. It's pretty smooth. It's definitely a tricky track to get right, as you can see with the smoothing between that and how the coaster hugs around that. But I think you did it pretty good, pretty darn good. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. And the theming there is, for a first time build, it's phenomenal. You put in your own pretend water, which I like. If you put that all into one group, which you have, I can go in there and add my own water. So great job there, thinking ahead, watching the show. Long-time viewer, I can actually see that there because you're taking pointers from all the shows and episodes that you've watched thus far, and yet you're tackling something tricky and pulling off a pretty good job at it, and coming up with some top-notch theming. A good little backstory. I mean, really good job. This is a solid first time effort. Even some triggered events in there. You just dabbled with a little bit of everything and did it above the quality bar. So I mean, I have nothing but praise here. This is especially for a first time creation, huge praise. Really good job. 5433YI on Steel Shark. You gotta do something about that name. But that's fine. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for this creator, and let's move on to the next one. Zorbas the Greek, created by DeDex, one of our legend builders and golden patrons, and here they say, created some time ago, but I'm in the holiday mood. So here's Zorbas the Greek, inspired by a beautiful town on Santorini. Works even better when you have an ouzo. Google it. Okay. Let's do that. It's an alcoholic beverage consumed in Greece. And listen to some Greek music, which unfortunately is not copyright free. Still hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Is there any Greek music from the Festive World Fair pack? World's Fair? No. Spain? Italy? Let's just choose one. Whatever. Okay, we're at Zorbas. Love the sign here. Nice little gradient on there. You managed to build a whole Greek city with your 4,000 piece limit. Weaved that wooden coaster in and out. It's looking absolutely superb. And I would imagine the queue would start here. It would take us on a little Greek adventure. What do you have, a bathroom or a shop or something there? And it would take us up here and down. Maybe that was the exits. Not entirely sure. We would have had to set it up. Where's the station? Okay, so I think the queue would go through here and in through the building. Oh, and it comes out this side. So this is actually the entrance. Weaves in and out. Some stairs. It would look all good once the stairs are in. And there we go. We're at the coaster. A wooden gnarler, Hellas. Green across the board, good looking G-forces, 80 seconds in duration, 1,000 meters in track length, 60 miles per hour, 4 airtime counts and 2 seconds of airtime. Looks like some solid wooden coaster stats. So why don't we're gonna sit this one in the traditional seat view. Let's get it. Oh, the Spain music's a little awkward, but whatever. DeDex always impressing us with his creations. I mean, there's nothing bad to say here, nothing but praise again. Two really back-to-back awesome creations, and DeDex pulling out a beautiful coaster layout, a great drop. What was the height of that drop? 34 meters. Absolutely amazing. That is really good stuff. I mean, look at that layout. I mean, it's just solid. There's nothing to say but wow. I love the way it weaves in and out of itself, kind of nestles in and, you know, hides itself within the supports and then the buildings. You know, you always feel like you're encompassed and surrounded with an environment. completely built out of coaster tracks and cities. And where there's no track, there's a wall dividing it. Where there's no walls, you've used coaster supports. So you just kind of get this cozy feeling. It's very cozy, and I can see why you said that the ouzo and the Greek music would really go well with riding this coaster. And that's great. It's really, really good stuff. Looks amazing, rides amazing. Another one for the books from DeDex, an amazing legend builder in this community. Keep up the good work, DeDex. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. And we have one more final creation to check out in today's episode, so let's move over to that one. Caer Skol, created by Robskol, Discord builder and silver patron. Here they say, hey Johnny, this is my first submission to the coaster spotlight. This is Caer Skol, and he put in brackets Caer Skol, a B&M inverted coaster that twists and turns its way through the castle that's guarded by the knights and dragons. See if you can make it to the Skol's treasure room. This is my first workshop upload and my first completed-ish project. There's a few small food stands and eating area to check out. I've only had Planet Coaster for a few months, so any comments would be great. All right, nice little introduction there. A first-time creator. Let's get into it. Caer Skol, Caer Skol by Robskol. Here we go. That's the queue. I'm curious because they said we could walk around to shops. We wouldn't be able to do that if we went down the queue. So let's head over here first, because this would be the only other way to interact with the park itself. The lighting's looking good, and as you guys would have saw from the B-roll, it's a really cool layout. You've not only built the castle, these castle pieces can get very repetitive, redundant. You dressed it up all mossy, and you did some nice lighting to it. Lots of undulation and structures and towers and things. You know, it's very interactive. My computer's having a hard time for some reason. What's going on here? I don't think the umbrellas are... Oh. Something weird about this. I'd put a roof on it. Take the umbrellas away. I don't know. It seems strange to me. Don't like the color of those umbrellas either. This is looking good. I like it. Some bathrooms. And that's pretty much it for the walkable area. What are we selling here? Burgers and milkshakes. It's a good combo. All right, let's pop back over to the queue. Let's see what we got going on up here. Howdy. Give me a little head nod. I'm not sure how I feel about the Asian lanterns either. You're using those quite heavily, and they're clearly Asian inspired, and I don't think they fit here. I would have rather just seen a few torches, especially the way that they're just kind of mounted a little bit too high. Just seems a little strange to me. I think that's it, really, for feedback in your aesthetics so far. They're very prominent. Fast pass. There's the long way. Holy good googly moogly. Look at the timing on that. Okay. Here we go. 4-seater, inverted, green across the board, good duration, good track length, 70 miles per hour. I mean, tolerable G-forces. I think the vertical is a little high, but not too bad. 7 inversions. Considering how many inversions you have in here and how fast this is going, G-forces could have been a lot higher considering you're brand new to this game. I've seen people tackle 70 mile per hour coasters with 7 inversions and get, you know, 15 G-forces. So... I think you're in a decent position here. Let's go. Holy freaking moly. I am thoroughly impressed. Wow. The non-stop transitions through the castle, through the cave, through the castle, into over the bridge, over the ramparts, into the castle, past the bridge, under the thing, bam! Holy moly, it was just like, my eyes were just like, what am I doing? Where am I going through? That is really visually impressive. It was like a fantasy action coaster. That's something I would like to see for my action coaster contest. Hopefully we see stuff like that. Wow, crap. This guy, frick. My camera's not working for me today. The guy fell out of the thing and going up. That's the only thing I wish you could have improved somehow, is that lift, as well as that first major inversion. I mean, it's standing out, it has no supports, it looks a little awkward. Same with the lift. I wonder if you could have dressed it up and wedged it in between two castle parts. It's all one blueprint, unless I can, no, they're all one blueprint. And I was gonna say, like, if you had maybe divided this, like pull this one over or have another one with some bridges going in between, then it would be going in between two castles, and it would be kind of supported. You can have supports going between them, and then you would actually see bridges go, between the layers as we're going up, and then you can knock all your knights off and do some fun animatronics there, have archers on the bridges looking this way. And I think it would have just also centered, given a little bit more of a symmetrical feel, the sides feeling open and empty, and I think that would just give it a little bit more presence. And I don't know what you could have done here, but that's up to you to figure out. It feels a little bit strange. Other than that, the experience is absolutely sensational, and it's a fun looking castle. It's got some really nice lighting. It's menacing, but also playful. I really like it. And for a first time build, this is very impressive, and we have two first time builders in this episode here today. The first and last. You guys are obviously paying attention. You are upping your theming, coming forward with a lot of details and fun coasters. That experience, start to finish, was really, really solid. Like I said, it's like an action coaster contest. The way it just visually stimulated the whole way through. And as I said earlier, looking at the vertical G-forces, it could be fine-tuned for sure. I said they're high, like they should probably be below 6 or even below 5 on it, and inverted with that much speed. But it's getting a little bit purple and heavy, but that doesn't really matter if the experience is fun. It's a video game, right? And it's obviously a little bit extreme and unrealistic, but I don't really care. It had a lot of fun. And I think it could have been a lot worse in terms of vertical G-forces, considering how tightly woven this all is, but you kept it near 6, and that's good enough. I think that's really solid. So absolutely amazing stuff on this one. Robskol on Caer Skol, or Castle Skol, your very first ever creation, coming out with a bang, making a statement. Welcome to the community, good sir. And thank you for sharing this wonderful creation with this community. Thank you for your support as well. These are all patrons in this episode, so we're prioritizing the patrons first. They've been waiting, so thank you all to the patrons in this episode. Thank you guys for your support. If you guys want to support the show as well, links to Patreon are down below. You will get featured before anyone else, like these three creators here did today. And yeah, so thank you to everyone that's a supporter of the show. Really do appreciate that. Thank you to the viewers for watching. Let these creators know what you thought of their creations down in the comments below. And that is going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.